Dedicate your whole damn life to the music thing. They gon' turn around if you don't love you.
Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Sacrifice Season 3, Episode 8, the final episode of Season 3. So, last episode, we found out that Arata was a criminally asymptomatic person. They rescued Kay's wife, but she rescued herself. The congresswoman is dead. Now there's a seat at the table. The third Dory is dead. Kay learned about Bifrost and inspectors. But he heard the terms, but he does not actually know what it's about as of yet. Arata was told by Shinobi that Bifrost was this organization that's sort of like controlling the foxes. And then, the end of last episode, we had Mao calling Kay, and he's like, I need to confess my sins or tell you about my sins or something or other. So yeah, then we got to see Yuza. Okay. And a little bit of Akane as well. I still don't know what she's trying to do. I don't know what's going on. So that's what happened last episode. Hopefully this episode is going to clear up a lot of stuff, because for most of this season I've been really confused about what's going on. So before we get into this episode, if you guys have a reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting on Patreon at patreon.com/filmmini, where you can vote for the poll that's going to be coming up shortly for which anime is going to be replacing Psycho Pass. So you can also see early access to all of the animes that I'm currently reacting to, and full length as well. And it's at patreon.com/filmmini. So let's start this episode. And here we go. Were they an asymptomatic person? Oh, last time we're gonna get it. Listening to this. No matter how I feel about all the seasons of Sacrifice, I loved the intros. I really did. Cubism! Oh my gosh. Oh, so that's what the car was for. Wait, was she planted by the foxes? Oh. So that's why Koji was murmuring stuff in her ear. See? Something about roses and stuff. Is that Rata? Oh. The father. Oh. Look at these little cuties. They got Akira. Is that the older brother? His older brother? Well, criminally is symptomatic. It's symptomatic. See it. Hi. Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't mention that. That's okay. So that must be Vixen and the other two, right? And you think he won't know about it? He's gonna know, man. He's so upset because the wife was involved in the kidnapping and all that. Why is Kay so upset with Jonathan? It's not like he knew what was gonna happen. He's so weak. Hmm. Is her hearing not back to normal? Are you kidding me? They're trying to frame him. I don't want to be angry with Kay, but he's starting to get on my nerves. Why? Is she anywhere? They're alone in the car. We step on a bit. And hmm. Purpose, this room is, oh my gosh. See? Monomaniac. You gonna follow? That's what I thought. Vixen. Who's the other guy? What's his name? He's an old dude. Okay. Huh. Saw them. Mm-hmm. So his father also criminally asymptomatic? And do you have mentalist powers? I knew something was gonna happen. I was like, ah, when she was at this first case, it was related to this. What was happening right now was related to the first case or something or other. And then she was driving her car. I'm like, I feel like she was gonna get T-boned by another car or something, so I didn't kill her, and then that happened. The way the season ended, I'm like, that's it? Is there gonna be another season or something or other? And then I started googling it, and seems like there's gonna be season 4. Oh, so they haven't actually renewed for season 4. The plot of the 3rd season was a mess. That's exactly how I feel. Like, I'm here on Tech Radar and just reading up on psychopaths and whether there's going to be a season 4 or whatever. And then they're saying that it hasn't actually been, season 4 hasn't actually been confirmed yet. And then the season 4 plot details, and the plot of the 3rd season was a mess. Just reading that, I started laughing because, like I have been saying for the whole of this season, like, I am so confused about what the heck has been going on this season. Like, I am so confused. just one look through is not gonna make me understand anything, like at all. Oh shoot. I just read spoilers. Because they were like, after season 3 ended, there was this movie called Psychopath, the First Inspector or something movie. And that movie sort of like answered some questions, and then they spoiled. I don't have it. They said that Yayoi was alive after that, and that Akane was out on bail. So, spoilers. Let me stop reading this. Like I said, this season I am. I have not been. Okay, there are a lot of many aspects of this season that I loved. Okay, but then the overall arching plot I am not getting, so it makes me not enjoy this season like I would have normally if I actually understood what the heck was going on. You know, like maybe if this Bifrost thing was, I don't know, maybe if they were sowing seeds about the Bifrost stuff ever since the first season, you know, just letting us know that there was this other organization that was doing stuff, maybe I would have understood. Okay, I still don't know what it is that they're trying to do. Bifrost, I still don't know what they're trying to do. Even after all these episodes. It's basically like, okay, there's like 8 episodes in the season, and each episode is like two episodes combined, sort of. Like it's like 45 minutes long. So it's mostly like 16 episodes this season. But even after all these 16 episodes, I'm still not getting what the Bifrost thing is about. What are they trying to do? Are they trying to topple Cyril to take over the whole town? I don't know. They're trying to get rid of Cyril. There was one point in the episode where Shimosuke is like, she feels like, as a hypothesis, that Bifrost has been there even before Sybil. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But they just showed up this season. You have this congressman, you have these these inspectors that work under them, and then you have the foxes, which I think they're saying that there are people that don't actually know like the whole plan. They only just know that they're supposed to do this little thing. They're all part of they're like cogs in the machine that don't know everything that's gonna happen, so their hues are like sort of like clear since they don't know what, I don't know. But yeah, and at one point Mal was one of them, because she said that her and her boyfriend, they were in this car accident or something, and then the boyfriend died, and the guy that caused the accident was released, I guess, and her hue had deteriorated because of that. And she was like, when they gave her the option of becoming an enforcer, she took it because she just felt like sort of angry, and it gave her an outlet to let out her anger. And that's when Koichi sort of like contacted her and then used her to sort of like cause the accident of those 2 inspectors, with the one that's like in therapy now and the other one that died or whatever. So she told Kay that story, and then they try to use her to lure Koichi out, right? And then in the meantime, you had Koichi and the woman hacker sort of like creating this false narrative about Kay and immigrants just so that they can sort of like benched. Kay, it seems like, because they took her out of the yeah, they just took him out of the game, but then once they took him out, they gave him another assignment to do, and is to hunt for the foxes, I guess. But then that hunt led him to the young congressman, and then before that, that young congressman and Koichi, they were talking, and Koichi was telling him that the old congressman wanted to kill him, right? But that he can help him. And it seems like the young congressman was not going along with that. And just as he left, that's when Kay came in. Kay was thinking that he was gonna find just like a normal fox. He didn't know he was gonna be working on a congressman. And apparently, Koichi sent these what are they called again? Pathfinders. Peacebreakers, remnants. Okay, they sent them there. I'm guessing to kill the young congressman. And now the congressman, because Kay has been so desperate about getting his wife back, because they refused to release her, and he has been so desperate to get her back, the congressman sort of like gave him the choice to become his inspector. That if he chooses to become his inspector, then he's gonna release the wife. And then he asked Kay to protect him, get him out of there, and not tell anybody about him. And as Kogami and as they were fighting those two pathfinders, Kay took the congressman out, and Kogami saw them leaving, and then he confronted Kay after that, and Kay was like, "I was just getting a civilian out of harm's way, I guess." Like, he didn't tell them that this civilian was a congressman or anything. He was keeping it secret, like that congressman wanted him to do. But Kogami still, he knew that Kay was lying, right? So now that Kay is an inspector for Bifrost, like, are we supposed to consider him an enemy now or something? I don't know. Is Bifrost even? Oh, is Bifrost even the enemy? Because I've been saying that the civil system is just something that needs to go down. And if Bifrost is all about taking civil down, which I'm not even sure that that's the goal, I don't know. But then again, they are doing like terrible things. I don't know. Oh yeah. It's like, I feel like all these presidents, assuming that the Bifrost people are also trying to take civil down. All these people, in the first season it was Makishima, in the second season it was Kamui, and now it's Bifrost. All these people are doing really bad stuff to try to take down Civil. And I want Civil to be taken down, but it's like, I don't also approve of the methods of these, antagonists. So it's like, what am I supposed to say? And then there's Kay that's just being angry with Arata. Like, Arata could have prevented Mai from being kidnapped or something. Like, he's not clairvoyant, okay? I don't know, just the anger that he had toward him, I'm like, it was getting on my nerves, like, so much. I know you're worried about your wife. You haven't seen your wife. They haven't been released her, but it is not Arata's fault. So I was really getting upset with him, and I didn't want to do that, especially when it came to when Kay and Kogami had this face to face about the fact that he was protecting this congressman or whatever, and then Kay tells Kogami that he was going to report to his chief or something like that about influencing in their investigation or something like that. I'm like, Kogami's my dude. So seeing Kay talk to him like that, I'm like, yo boy, you are getting on my nerves, and I have liked you ever since the season started, so I didn't want to get pissed off at him, but nah, the way he was talking to Kogami, I'm like, bruh, like, well, wait, for now. Then they released the wife, so go for you, I guess, but I don't know. And then there's Koichi that's like, I don't know, he has something against Arata's father, and then he said he wants to break Arata, and then the old congressman tells him that Arata is a criminally asymptomatic person, and he doesn't know what that is, and he's like, what the heck is that? And the old dude is like, you're only gonna know once you become a congressman. Why? Why do you only know that after you become congressman? Like, what does that matter if he knows, like, right now what a criminally asymptomatic person is? I don't know. Oh shit. What else? And then throughout this episode, Yayoi was interviewing everyone in the CID about, I guess, their idea of justice. You know, I can't really remember what everybody said about that. And then when she was interviewing, Shion said that her view was deteriorating. So is she gonna become a lame criminal? Was she a lame criminal in the beginning? I feel like they might have said something about that. I don't quite remember whether she was one, but if she wasn't, if she was, then why would her hue deteriorating be a problem? You know, so I'm guessing she wasn't. So when season 4 starts, is she gonna be like a lame criminal? I think if I remember correctly, when Yayoi was interviewing Arata, she asked Arata why Arata was saying something about him trusting Unit 1, everyone in Unit 1, and then Yayoi was like, if you actually did, then why are you keeping your feelings to yourself or something or other? What else? Oh yeah, and Katie mentioned something about people with mentalist powers, like Arata, that they can control another person, and they call it, I don't know, psychic diving or something or other. And then he asked, Kate asked Arata if he ever did that to him, and why. And Arata is like, never. Why would he think that Arata has done that to them? You know, this episode, I don't know. He was really getting on my nerve. This is the way he was treating Arata. Like, Arata was behind Mai's kidnapping, like he didn't do enough to protect her or something. Like, bro. Anytime I ever see with Kogami and Akane, like, back to back, talking to each other. Oh. Okay, I don't think there's anything else that I want to talk about. This. Of all the animes that I have watched since I started this channel, Psychopath has been my least favorite. just because it is so hard to follow the cases at times. Maybe if I had more time, and I don't know, but it was so hard for me to follow, especially this season, man. This season was extremely hard for me to understand. Like, I am not, nah. I don't know what. Season 1 was so clear cut. You know, you had this mastermind with Makishima that was, bringing these people together to create chaos, and then he was behind Kogami's partner's death and all these things that were happening. So Kogami was so like, he just wanted to get to him, and then he finally got to him. So it's like, okay, that was done. I understood that the first season, like, I enjoyed it so much. And then the second season, you had Kamui doing all these things, and I'm like, why is he doing all these things for? And it was also that Sybil can judge them, I guess, and that happened. And then this season, you had Bifrost. Doing whatever. Oh my gosh. But I do love, like, Arata and Kay, apart from this episode, because Kay really got on another this episode. But from the beginning of this season, I've really loved Arata and Kay and their relationship together, and the way that they sort of like took care of each other, and then the wife too. Like, I really love that. And I really loved that Kay was such an amazing fighter, and Arata was so, oh my gosh, amazing at his parkour and stuff. Like, I really love that. But then you have the Bifrost thing and all these cases that I was not properly following. So I don't know. I don't know if it was just me, if the problem comes from me, or if the season itself was so hard to follow. Like, am I the only one that is not able to follow the season well, that did not enjoy this season like I would have otherwise, or something? Am I the only one feeling like that, or are other people? Or I don't know. Like, is it my fault for not understanding this season, or is it the show's fault for not explaining it to us clearly? But yeah, I really was not. Nah. And I think what also made it hard for me to understand is, I don't know what happened with Akane. Why is she being held? What did she do? Why did she make it so that Arata became an inspector? That she clearly knows that Arata is a criminally asymptomatic person. Like, why did she make it so that he becomes an inspector? I know Sybil also had to give their approval, I guess. But what is she trying to accomplish with that? How did Kogami become a part of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs? How did Ki and Kinoza, how did they become part of that? How and why did Yayoi become, a journalist? How did she go from becoming an enforcer to becoming a journalist? There are a lot of stuff that happened in between season 2 and season 3 that is making me confused already. And then you add the Bifrost thing that I am not following at all. So there's that. I don't know. I really wanted to say that I really enjoyed this season, but I guess I didn't. Apart from those high moments in there, apart from that, yeah. Thank you guys for watching Psycho Pass Season 3 with me. And I'm sorry if I wasn't that excited. I don't know, into it as I guess as I could have been. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. And if you like this reaction, just give it a thumbs up, subscribe. And if you want to see the very first episode of whichever anime is going to be replacing Psycho-Pass, now you can do so by checking out the link in the reaction comment section. Oh my gosh, okay, the first episode of whichever anime is gonna be is already uploaded there at patreon.com/. So yeah, you can check it out. Yeah, you can also see the full link for this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.